Unfortunately, we have to go to the root. We have to go to the cause. Dealing with the condition itself is not enough.
Dear Mr. Massa, I'm just trying to mind my own business. What's the matter? It's just another day, another black king captured. I'm about to lose my brain, stuck inside this ghetto rapture. I got a lot of smoke. If you want it, you can have it. They want a hat trick, but this is black girl magic. Ain't talking about the kind that'll make you disappear, but I'm talking about the power of the melanin within. Ain't looking for trouble, but I'ma say this one time. I put 2 dukes up if you try to touch mine. We still want justice for Samir and Trayvon. You say you don't see color, but racism ain't blind. They targeting little kids whose skin look just like mine. So I'm paranoid, it's a war zone outside. And I'm a black queen, so if you ask me to step out of my car, you gon' have to snatch me. Cause I ain't going no damn well. Had to spend my whole life living unfair. Ancestors got my back and they right here. You can never understand, it's a nightmare. Living in my black shoes by the black rules. You can keep your handshake, I don't dap coons. The white man to go nuts if he can't shoot. But you all on his side like a damn fool. Make it make sense.
We are oppressed.
Queen.
We are exploited. We are downtrodden.
Make it make
Queen.
sense.
We are denied not only civil rights, but even human rights.
Ahmadiyyah.
So the only way we're going to get some of this
Ahmadiyyah.
oppression and exploitation
Queen.
away from us or aside from us is come together
Queen.
against the common enemy. Who taught you to hate the texture of your
Ahmadiyyah.
hair? Who taught you to hate the color of your skin?
Ahmadiyyah.
Parents, pay attention to the books, the school system, even to your little children. Lies mixed with wisdom. His skin too bright, so he was blind to the prison. My skin just right, so I collide with division. You trying to pray to God, but we tired of religion. No savior saving, we got to save our savings. We used to pay miss, how we gon' make the slave rich? But who's to blame, and tell me why you complaining? We need a team effort just to rule the nation. Like a bad relationship, missing communication. We missing moderation. They trying to get a poison to my population. No reparations. I'm getting tired of Satan.
We are oppressed.
Queen.
I'm getting tired of waiting.
We are downtrodden.
Queen.
We are denied not only civil rights, but even human rights.
Ahmadiyyah.
So the only way we're going to get some of this
Ahmadiyyah.
oppression and exploitation.
Queen.
In my blood, kings all in my circle. You touch one of mine and you're done. They show no love for the queen. Why you hating on me? Is it cause I'm free and I got Malcolm X in my jeans? I got dreams like King Luther, shed blood like Kunsa. You ain't helping my people, I ain't got nothing to say to ya. I won't always smoke like hookah. Talking reparations, America won't be great until they give us compensation. I'm like, I'm the hottest right now. See a bunch of lames out here trying to jock on my style. They be doing too much. I'm the queen, it's too easy. It's like they all in Popeyes, how they be talking so greasy. I just sit back and laugh while these haters get mad. So nefarious how they don't want my pockets with cheddar. I tell them they can do better. These snakes in the grass can leave a bite on your ass, cause y'all be trusting too fast. I got my foot on the gas, other one on they necks. Dropping receipts on haters, you better show some respect. I'm never facing regrets, we only facing the threat.
This is the sound of Kendrick Lamar.
It's a cut on the gas, other one on they necks. Dropping receipts on haters, you better show some respect. I'm never facing regrets, we only facing the threat. Running through every challenge like a relay, break no sweat. It's a cold game, so I got that blanket with me. Now that my people awaken, ain't no going to sleep. I do not play by my piece, this time I'm playing for keeps. You talking slick, but when I see you like them ends, we gon' meet. And I got gold all in my skin, God all in my blood, kings all in my circle. You touch one of mine and you're done. They show no love for the queen, why they hating on me? Is it cause I'm free and I got Malcolm X in my jeans, and I got gold all in my skin, God all in my blood, kings all in my circle. You touch one of mine and you're done. They show no love for
Marcus on the beat.
Dominoes, I'm about to make them dollars fold. I'ma have them bitches running like the comic code. In my city, bullets flying, niggas dropping lows. They don't knock on doors, they just break inside your home. Yeah. So my llama close. Yeah. If you get too close, yeah. Bitches adios. Had to let that nigga know he was doing the most, trying to put my niggas on. All my niggas is broke. You think you broke, it's in your head, you feeling closest to the edge. Just keep your balance on the ledge, and if you fall and bust your head, it's nothing I could do. I know anything is possible, fuck that, ain't nobody stopping you. Gotta be logical, even if I could lose, I still gotta try, my nigga. I was gonna rob a dude when I was losing. I've been fooled by obstacles and I consume many rap beats and I produce. Gotta find my way, I'm trying to move. Why these motherfuckers wanna be kinda cool? I ain't fucking with you niggas, you comical. All I gotta do is give them a rhyme or two, saying phenomenal. Look at what time I do. Give him an opportunity to tie his shoes. I was tripping like book flights, no paradise, just parasites. Nigga been a slave all my life. Wonder why I know how to fight. Cause I had to fight for my rights. You know it's a true war between black and white. Pictures of me in the top floor. These niggas gon' hate on my condo. I'm trying to win and I'm waiting like Rondo. Ballin' on niggas like I was LeBron though. Squares in your circle, that's too many waffles. Money, that's God, alright. Making niggas sacrifices. Like all these niggas really die for hey. Dominoes. I'm about to make them dollars fold. I'ma have them bitches running like the comic code. In my city, bullets flying, niggas dropping lows. They don't knock on doors, they just break inside your home. Yeah. So my llama close. Yeah. If you get too close, yeah. Bitches adios. Had to let that nigga know he was doing the most, trying to put my niggas on. All my niggas is broke.
Bitch, I done traveled 1,000 island miles. All while compiling files, mine's been out of bounds. Bounce between cutthroat regimes, just below supreme. Raw life defining trials. I've been hiding out in a sense, yeah. Who in the box is ball with me? There's too many shots in your block involving these super killer cops till we bombing all the department offices. Now I done found a proper route till I make a meal from the lines from out my mouth. Since a frightful child while the toxic niggas finna boogie down low rounds of countless clockless. Obnoxious, a body competition. I am highly opposite of fully auto rocket power style. This the tale of a flow so corrupt it'll leave Almighty God devoured. Now my nigga, commit annual purge. I'm a vandal, you heard, fuck nigga, your head up on a man till it served them. I was sure rampant to transfer you off camera, was all stand just to check for the neck damage occurred. Yeah. You better plan to disperse from the game, try to abandon me first. Lucifer got my soul, now a dead man will emerge, bitch.
Dominoes. I'm about to make them dollars fold. I'ma have them bitches running like the comic code. In my city, bullets flying, niggas dropping lows. They don't knock on doors, they just break inside your home. Yeah. So my llama close. Yeah. If you get too close, yeah. Bitches adios. Had to let that nigga know he was doing the most, trying to put my niggas on. All my niggas is broke.
What song you want?
That's what you want to say?
That's the song you want? Ooh.
They not like us, they not like us, they not like us. They not like us, they not like us, they not like us. You think the bank gon' let you disrespect Pop, nigga? I think that Oakland show gon' be your last stop, nigga. They cold foul. OV-ho, then step this way, step that way, then step this way, step that way. Hey, run for your life. Hey, run for your life. Let me hear you say OV-ho, say OV-ho, then step this way, step that way, then step this way, step that way. Hey, run. run for your life. Hey, 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 run for your life. Let me hear you say OV-ho. OV-ho. Say OV-ho. OV-ho. Then step this way, step that way. Then step this way, step that way. Hey, hey. Again. Then step this way, step that way. OV-ho. Say OV-ho. OV-ho. Then step this way, step that way. Then step this way, step that way. Are you my friend? Are we locked in? Then step this way, step that way. OV-ho. Say OV-ho. OV-ho. Then step this way, step that way. Then step this way, step that way. Are you my friend? Aye. Monster on the beat, ho, Debo, any rap nigga, he a freak throw, man down, call her Amber Lambs, tell him breathe, bro, nail a nigga to the cross, he walk around like Tizo. What's up with these jabroni ass niggas trying to see Compton? The industry can hate me, fuck them all and they mama. How many options you really got? I mean, it's too many options. I'm finna pass on this body, I'm John Stockton. Beat your ass and hide the Bible if God watching. Sometimes you gotta pop out and show niggas. Certified boogeyman, I'm the one that up to score with him. Walk him down whole time, I know he got some hoe in him. Pole on him, extort shit, bully the flow on him. Say Drake, I hear you like I'm young. You better not ever go to cell block 1. To any bitch that talk to him and they in love, just make sure you hide your little sister from him. They tell me Chubb's the only one that get your hand-me-downs. And party at the party playing with his nose now. And Baka got a weird case, why is he around? Certified lover boys, certified pedophiles. Wop, 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 wop. That fuck him up. Wop, 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 wop. I'ma do my stuff. Put it on that beat, ho. Aye. Monster on the beat, ho, Debo, any rap nigga, he a freak throw, man down, call her Amber Lambs, tell him breathe, bro, nail a nigga to the cross, he walk around like Tizo. What's up with these jabroni ass niggas trying to see Compton? The industry can hate me, fuck them all and they mama. How many options you really got? I mean, it's too many options. I'm finna pass on this body, I'm John Stockton. Beat your ass and hide the Bible if God watching. Sometimes you gotta pop out and show niggas. Certified boogeyman, I'm the one that up to score with him. Walking down whole time, I know he got some hoe in him. Pole on him, extort shit, bully the flow on him. Say Drake, I hear you like I'm young. You better not ever go to cell block 1. To any bitch that talk to him and they in love, just make sure you hide your little sister from him. They tell me Chubb's the only one that get your hand-me-downs. And party at the party playing with his nose now. And Baka got a weird case, why is he around? Certified lover boys, certified pedophiles. Wop, 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 wop. That fuck him up. Wop, 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 wop. I'ma do my stuff. Why you trolling like a bitch, ain't you tired? Trying to strike a chord, and it's probably A minor. They not like us, they not like us, they not like us. They not like us, they not like us, they not like us. You think the Bay gon' let you disrespect Pop, nigga? I think that Oakland show gon' be your last stop, nigga. They cold foul, I don't know why you still pretending. What is the owl? Bird niggas and bird bitches, go. The audience not dumb, shape the stories how you want. Hey Drake, they're not slow. Rabbit hole is still deep, I can go further, I promise. Ain't there some B-rest that's for bitching? You Malibu most wanted, ain't no love boy, you ball boy, fresh Gatorade or something. Since 2009, I had this bitch jumping. You niggas will get a wedgie, be flipped over your boxes, or over your foe. The other vaginal option, pussy, nigga better straighten they posture. Got favorites all up in contact, might write this with a doctor. Tell a pop star quit hiding, fuck a caption, won't action. No accident, I'm hands on, he fuck around, get polished. Fucked on Wayne Grower, he was in jail, that's conniving. Then get his face tatted like a bitch apologizing. I'm glad D-Rose came home, y'all didn't deserve him neither. From Alondra down to Central, nigga better not speak on Serena. And your homeboy needs subpoena, that predator moving flocks. That name gotta be registered and placed on neighborhood watch. I lean on you niggas like another line of walk. Yeah, it's all eyes on me and I'ma send it up the pot. Ay, put the wrong label on me, I'ma get them dropped. Ay, sweet chin music and I won't pass the ox. Ay, how many stocks do I really have in stock? Ay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 5. Ay, devil is a lie, here's 69 God. Ay, freaky ass niggas need to stay their ass inside. Ay, roll their ass up like a fresh pack of Zod. Ay, city is back up, it's a must, we outside. Ay. They not like us, they not like us, they not like us. They not like us, they not like us, they not like us. Once upon a time, all of us was in chains. Homie still double down, calling us some slaves. Atlanta was the mecca, building railroads and trains. Bear with me for a second, let me put y'all on game. The settlers was using town folk to make them richer. Fast forward 2024, you got the same agenda. You run to Atlanta when you need a check balance, let me
So let me start all over. I was just saying thank you, and thank you all for telling me I was muted, by the way. Okay, so thank you guys for tuning in once again to the original Queen Ahmadiyyah Shakur show. I'm your host, Queen Ahmadiyyah Shakur, and this is your daily vitamins. So as you're coming in, please feel free to go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Be sure to click that notification bell and click the word all so you're notified each time the Queen Goddess goes live. Okay, let's get those likes up. Thank you so kindly for your participation. With that all being said, I'm working overtime, so y'all should be so ever grateful. All right, and thanks for the cash apps and the people who send me gifts and all the lovely things, okay? I appreciate you because this channel isn't monetized. So with that all being said, let's get into the receipts. Now, don't forget to check and make sure you're still subscribed, especially if you have not been receiving your notifications. To all new subscribers, please remember to double check, okay, to make sure you're still subscribed because people mysteriously become unsubscribed, all right? And with that all been said, don't forget to follow me on Instagram at Dr._A_Shakur, TikTok at Dr. A Shakur, and Twitter at DGoddess27. All right, so let's get into it. Jervis is here, Claudette, okay, the maker of it all, said, Queen, are you smoking? Because that is what I do forget. No, I don't smoke. I don't smoke, beloved. All right. Hello, Mommy. Mommy is here. Changes. M. Shanti. Pearly is here. RG Titan. Buckhorse DC. Cassandra. Nessie X. CX is here. Claudette. Juju said, Queen is queening. Thank you. Christopher Perkins is here. Pearly said, I'm in Atlanta, Queen. All right, honey. Well, shout out. Okay, so hey, December. Now, let me say this, Buckhorse DC. Now, Buckhorse DC, I find it very interesting that you're tuned in because earlier, didn't you tell me to talk about something else? I thought you did, okay? So please pay attention. Buckhorse DC is always being nefarious, okay? So hey, Michael M is in the house, Antoinette, Chris Gray, Mr. Elevation is here. All right, mommy. So let's get into it. Al Rich, I see you, beloved. Nessie X. So, with that I've been saying, honey, let me just tell you guys. Now, I told y'all that Drake was the boy who cried wolf. I told you all days ago that I think that Drake knows everything about what's going on here. And I also told you, and of course I told you that it was also speculation. But, you know, funny thing is, Drake keeps proving my speculations to be right. And so with that all being said, I told you all that the security guard who was injured at his house is very likely the person that they were trying to say was the mole. Okay, and then Drake came out and tried to say that he was putting information out there, planting information for Kendrick, but we found out that's all a lie too, because I showed you the receipts, okay? So now it has come to my attention, that it's some shady stuff going on with that security company, and not to mention the security vehicle that was there at the time of the drive-by is registered to none other than Aubrey Graham, also known as Drake, Drizzy, Six God, and BBL Drizzy. Please pay attention. This is all the various. Okay, I have the receipts. You can't make this stuff up. So I want you all to listen and listen close. This is what it says. Drake's security firm set up months after rapper was freaked out by uninvited visitors to his home. Public records shed light on the rapper's security arrangements after shooting of guard outside his Toronto mansion. Now, the security firm operating outside Drake's Toronto mansion was established 4 months after a representative for the rap star said that he was freaked out and that he required heavy security outside his home. And this is according to public records that were reviewed. Now, mind you, I find this all interesting because you mean to tell me that he's supposedly beefed up security and he's still having all these mishaps? Please pay attention. Now, in September of 2019, the city granted Drake an exemption to have extra tall fences built around his property in the posh Briddy Path neighborhood. City officials were told that despite multiple calls to police, security was being left in his hands. So a shooting outside the mansion early Tuesday morning, which left a security guard seriously wounded, has brought the global superstar's home security arrangements into focus. This is all crazy. Now, the man who was attacked has not been identified. And why not? Don't you all wonder why we haven't heard any updates about this man's condition? Why we haven't seen any photos? How come they're not identifying this person? Does anyone have any questions about that? Because I do. This all sounds sketchy. You all didn't wonder why there was no update. Now, this happened a couple of days ago. There was one that happened yesterday. A person tried to break in, supposedly. But 2 days ago, when the shooting happened, how come they've not given us an update? Okay, mommy said sounds suspicious. Absolutely. Okay, Change said he sent his family to France but forgot his daughter. This is all nefarious. The daughter that he doesn't claim that should be about 11 years old at this point, beloved, is that who you're talking about? I bet he did. So now goes on to say, a shooting outside the mansion early Tuesday morning, which left the security guard seriously wounded, has brought the global superstar's home security arrangements into focus. All right, so the man who was attacked hasn't been identified. The white Nissan Rogue stationed near the property's front gates bears the name Jungle Lion. Jungle Lion Security. Now, a neighbor and another man who works at a nearby property both told the media that the vehicle is parked there around the clock. Provincial company records obtained by media show that Jungle Lion Security was incorporated on January the 30th of 2020. Now, after 4 months, this was about 4 months before the security company was formed. Do y'all hear this? Let me read that again. This company was incorporated on January the 30th of 2020, about 4 months before the company was formed. Now, a representative of an architecture firm then hired to work on Drake's property laid out the rapper's need to have guards on duty 24 hours a day in a public meeting with the city councilors. Now, at the time, Drake obtained an exemption from the city of Toronto to have a taller than standard fence installed around his newly built mansion. The application included a request to build fencing columns, security walls, and gates that would exceed the height permitted by the bylaws between 3.0 and 4.42 meters. They say everyone knows where he sleeps, where he eats, and that has really freaked him out. Okay. Well, here's the thing. You know what's interesting about that? Do you all know why everybody knows where he eats and sleeps and all of that? Because Drake posted his own home. He posted his own residence and people saw the address. Okay, so that's just foolish. Hold on, let me see if I can pull that video up. Hold on. So I'm going to let that cue and I'm going to fast forward it because there's some music playing in the beginning. Now, I don't want any copyright issues. Okay, here we go. Hold on. Fast forward. Okay, here we go. Let's take a look-see at this because I'm pretty sure that Drake's the one that showed them or showed everybody publicly where he lives. And how dumb is that? I mean, that's common sense that you shouldn't do that as far as I'm concerned. Okay, here we go.
He never hid the address, even putting that nickname, the Embassy, on full display outside. But at a public council meeting in 2019, an architecture firm hired by the rap star revealed Drake's security nightmare.
Everyone knows where he sleeps, where he eats, and that has really freaked him out, us out, and we need heavy security outside.
At that meeting, the city granted Drake permission to build extra tall fencing around his property. And this week, it was just outside that police say a suspect drove up and shot a security guard.
He was standing outside of the gates in front of the residence when the shooting occurred.
CBC News has learned more about the security firm operating here outside the house. Have a look at that vehicle. Jungle Lion Security presents itself as Canada's #1 provider of security services.
But no one answered our repeated calls, and the firm doesn't appear to have a website. We obtained Ontario Transportation Ministry records showing the license plate on the company's vehicle is registered to Aubrey D. Graham, better known as Drake. And the only person listed in the security firm's public profile is the man seen next to Drake in this video, his reported head of security, known to fans as Chubbs.
People that are in the rapper world, they are the most highest threat level of any people in the entertainment industry.
The Canadian star's feud with fellow rapper Kendrick Lamar has only raised.
Okay, so y'all saw that. Y'all saw that. Now, if that man is the only one that is known to be doing the security, maybe he's the one that got shot. I don't know. But I find it all interesting. This is all crazy. So the security vehicle is in Drake's name. So does he own the security company? If he did, wouldn't he have told them that, the police that is, while they're conducting their investigation? But here's the thing. I took a look-see myself, and this is what I found. Hold on before I get to that. Let me finish this article first. So goes on to say that basically this was on September the 16th of 2019 when they had the city council meeting and saying that he was freaked out and all of that, and that they really needed, more security. So a guy by the name of Brad Ruffali, who's the vice president of Ferris Ruffali Architectural Design Build Group, told Toronto's North York Community Council, he's the one that gave them the information. And he also said there was a number of uninvited visitors. As I told you all this morning, when I said, why are they trying to act like, oh, people are just finding his residence because there was a Google map of it, okay, trying to tie that to Kendrick, when there's several times people have already come onto his property and in fact come inside, okay? Now, goes on to say, he said that police were frequently called to the property, but nothing is really done. So the security is really left in his hands. So in May of 2009, Drake was reported to have been robbed at gunpoint after leaving a restaurant in Toronto's Little Italy. The following year, he told the New York Times that he felt unsafe in the city at all times. Now, it's not clear whether Jungle Lion Security employed the unidentified security guard who police say was injured early morning on Tuesday in the apparent drive-by shooting. But Ontario Transportation Ministry records show the license plate, and we already know that it's registered to Drake. And they called numerous of times, and nobody answered. Now, Jungle Lion Security does not appear to have a website, and there was a message sent on Tuesday to a LinkedIn account registered to the firm's name, and it was not returned. The company's name does not appear on a registry of private security firms published by Ontario's Ministry of the Solicitor General. Nezel Beezer is the only person named in the firm's profile report provided by the province's Ministry of Public and Business Service Delivery. Known to Drake's fans as Chubbs, Beezer is widely reported to be the rap star's head of security. He has appeared with Drake in public and in the music video for the rapper's 2013 hit, Hold On, We're Going Home. Now, provincial records show Beezer is also associated with multiple business ventures bearing the name Jungle Lion, including Jungle Lion Management, which operated the now defunct Drake-affiliated downtown Toronto sports bar, Pick 6. Jungle is also the name of a song by Drake from his 2015 album, If You're Reading This, It's Too Late. Okay, I just want y'all to pay attention. Now, several questions remain unanswered after the shooting. A Toronto police spokesperson told the media that on Thursday morning that investigators had no update to provide on the case. That's what my question is. I said that yesterday. Where is the update? Now, on Tuesday, the force said officers responded to a call at Drake's address at about 2 a.m. after a security guard had been shot near a gate in front of the property. They say he was shot from a vehicle which then fled the scene. This is what the Toronto Police Service said in a media release earlier. And earlier, a police source had described the incident as a drive-by. Now, police said the victim was taken to the hospital in serious condition, and investigators have since provided no update on how the man is doing. Steve Somerville, a former Toronto police detective, told the media that investigators will need to gather key details from the security firm. That doesn't seem to exist. They don't have a website. They're not returning calls made by the media or the police. All very strange. And why is the security vehicle registered to Drake? But I digress. So this is all real crazy. So it goes on to say the questions that Somerville said police will be asking include whether guards were on high alert and whether they were provided any intelligence with respect to anticipated challenges. Now, Drake has been embroiled in an escalating musical feud with California-based rapper Kendrick Lamar. Toronto Police Inspector David Crossitz said on Tuesday he was aware of the beef, but that it was too early for the investigation to establish a motive for the attack. So very sketchy as far as I'm concerned. Okay, very sketchy. Now, as I told you all last week and just a few days ago, I told you all that I believe that Drake is an industry plant. And I told you that I further believe it to be true because that's why I think that he's out here publicizing, and hanging out and being so friendly with Sexy Red, also known as Dusty Red. So with that all being said, because I absolutely believe she's an industry plant too. She has no talent. And when you see people who just come out of nowhere and then overnight they're just doing it, and especially when they don't have any talent or they're doing something that's nefarious and makes our people look bad, well, they're usually a plant as far as I'm concerned. So with that all being said, but listen to this. Because people have been saying that Drake was an industry plant. Okay, I just want you all to pay attention. There's an article that came out 8 years ago. Drake is an industry plant. They say he got his career started by mimicking Joe Budden. Then he became Trey Songz, then Lil Wayne, Chris Brown to Big Sean. And then he started snatching souls from small-time artists and trying to hinder their careers. Okay, The Weeknd, Quentin Miller, I Love McConan, I think that's the name, Party Next Door, and even Migos. He also tried to get close to J. Cole by buying his CDs on some "you need all the help you can get" type BS, saying "you owe me now." I want y'all to pay attention, okay? And female artists are not safe either, because he even snatched the soul of a dead Aaliyah, and sometimes he thinks that he is Rihanna or Nicki Minaj. This is all crazy. And so I find it all very interesting, but here's the thing. I'm going to show you this video because they say, does this look like a real rapper to you? Because they try to say Drake is fake. All right? They're trying to say that he's a whole fraud and a whole fake. So I'm going to share my screen. But before I do, I'm going to put an overlay over this because I don't want any problems with ScrewTube. So please pay attention. Okay. And this is a video of Drake. So let me share my screen. And I think this may be his mother he's talking to. Likes up, everyone. Please like and share. Don't forget to get those likes up. Thank you in advance.
Where's my sandwich? I'm so hungry.
I didn't buy you that sandwich.
Why?
Because I bought chicken salad. I'll make you a sandwich. I bought some other things.
Why couldn't you just got me that sandwich?
Because the lineup was incredible.
What's this?
It's a grape sandwich.
So great.
Well, give me a chance here. Well, maybe you can help me then. Aubrey. Let's do it, baby. Okay. Do you want to give me a hand? Put the food out, and I'll bring the. Then you go and get the plates. Come, let's do it.
I'm tired.
Well, I'm more tired than you.
So what's up? You didn't get your sandwich.
No. True.
Talk about it?
No. Get out of here. I didn't get my sandwich. I was looking forward to a nice tuna sandwich on a bagel.
Oh, tuna. I do eat tuna.
I clearly said, hey, can you please get me a tuna sandwich?
Oh, I thought you were kidding.
Okay, so I find that all very interesting. Now, looking at Drake in that video, I can't deny it, but he looked completely lame. Okay? He looks completely lame. He doesn't look like anybody who's rapping out here. Okay? Wavy said Aubrey Head. All right, and so that all been said. This is how you know. Truth Brown said, yes, culture vulture for sure. Exactly. Listen, I want you all to pay attention because on the video that I showed you all this morning where he was talking to the guy and the guy's asking him, about his heritage and all of that, he said that he grew up around a bunch of Jews and he's Jewish. So, of course, that makes sense. But he said he went to a school with nothing but them there, lived in a neighborhood with them there, eats at the restaurants, had a bar mitzvah and all of this. So what does that tell you? Drake didn't grow up around people who look like me. He didn't grow up around us, okay? Even though his father is one of us, he didn't grow up around us, okay? And his father lived in a whole nother place at the end of the day for much of his life. So, yeah, I'm not buying it. I absolutely think that Drake is just a whole fraud, okay? Every time I look at him, all I see is the character he played in Degrassi. Okay, please pay attention. Now, with that all been said, CX said industry plan, okay? Pearlie said exactly queen. Reggie said, I bet they don't even cook black-eyed peas or sweet potato pie. Honey, that's against the laws of nature. Okay, you don't cook sweet potato pie. Who does that? Yeah, definitely if he doesn't have anyone that cooks that in his family, clearly. Okay, he's not like us. Oh, please pay attention. Now, to back what I was saying about Jungle Lion security, I went on LinkedIn and this is what I saw. Let me share my screen. Now, this is all beyond nefarious. Okay, please pay attention. Do you all see that? Do you all see this? What kind of foolishness? There's no picture. There's no company logo. It just simply says Jungle Lion Security. Okay, one connection, self-employed. All right. So definitely sketchy is all I'm saying. Definitely sketchy. Okay, and so with that all being said, let's talk about with this comedian who's also supposed to be somebody in the hip-hop industry. They call him a hip-hop guru by the name of Shane Gillis, okay? Because Shane Gillis has some interesting things to say about Drizzy, or shall I say BBL Drizzy. So now, lights up, everyone. Please get those lights up, all right? Thank you in advance. And so Shane Gillis made some interesting remarks about Drake back in the day. Now, Drake has faced the wrath of Kendrick Lamar to the fullest degree as of late. Overall, fans could have never predicted the venom that Kendrick was going to come with. In fact, and that's what I was telling you all this morning, okay, that Lucian Grange, he didn't have a problem with that whole beef. The record company doesn't care. They're going to get paid for it. They're going to get paid very well for it, okay? And they don't care how it turns out because either way, it's a win-win because both Kendrick and Drake fall under the UMG umbrella. But with that being said, and I also told you, for those of you who missed that live, I also explained how Lucian was probably so glad this was all out here because that took our focus off of Diddy. And so he's named in the lawsuit as someone who had, been funding Diddy's lifestyle with these freak-offs and that SEX trafficking and all of that. So it was probably refreshing for everyone to be focused on Drake and Kendrick's beef until Kendrick started exposing Drake. And just like they say, the fans couldn't have predicted it. Well, neither did the record label, neither did Lucian. Okay. And the record label, they still don't care about the beef because they're still going to get money regardless. The only reason Lucian now cares is because the record label is not trying to pay him his $149 million of the bonus that he was supposed to get amid this entire rap beef. Okay, so please pay attention. And if you missed the broadcast this morning, please go back and watch it because I dropped many receipts and you heard them here first. All right, so when fake Nancy Drew comes up and tries to repeat the same thing, just please pay attention that she's doing what she always does, and that's copy the queen. And when she isn't copying me, she's making up lies and speculating. With that all being said, let me continue. So goes on to say, for instance, Lamar has been accused of, hold on, I skipped over something. Okay, overall fans could not have predicted the venom that Kendrick was going to come with. In fact, both artists have leveled some huge allegations against one another. For instance, Lamar has been accused of domestic violence. Meanwhile, Drizzy and his entire OVO crew have been accused of grooming young women. While fans are loving the beef right now, there's no denying that all of this is very dark and has real life implications. All right. So that being said, allegations against Drake pertaining to young women have circulated for years. Okay. Over a decade. Okay. Just to be clear. There have been a pervasive narrative that the artist is around young women too much. People look at his texting habits with Billie Eilish and Millie Bobby Brown as proof, which I showed you days ago. While these women have made it clear that they aren't victims, fans still think it's weird. Meanwhile, and here's the thing, they wouldn't know that they were victims if they were being groomed. Because no one said that he did anything physically with them, but the fact that he was texting a 14-year-old child when he's a whole grown man, and then when asked what they were talking and texting about, and she says, oh, he was talking to me about boys, and then them talking about they miss each other, and oh, I miss you more. What grown man has any business talking to someone else's 14-year-old daughter about that? Okay, so clearly that's grooming. I don't care what anyone says, that's what it is. And they just didn't realize it, okay? That's how that goes. So because the victims of grooming never know that it's grooming until after the fact when someone tells them or when the person gets physical with them. And here's the thing, even if there was anything physical going on with them and Drake, do you really think they would tell us? Do you really think they'd speak out? So anyway, and again, that's all speculation. Because none of us have proof and receipts, but it just paints a narrative and a picture when you see that the same things being said now by Kendrick have been said for years. And like I said, at least over a decade. So now while these women have made it clear that they aren't victims, fans still think it's weird. Meanwhile, in a resurfaced podcast from 2019, comedian Shane Gillis predicted that Drake would be hit with these kinds of allegations. So let's get into it. Now, everyone, please get the likes up. Please like and share. Thank you in advance. I appreciate your cooperation and participation. Now, if you're right here watching this live, the least you can do is hit that like button. All right. Y'all know the Queen works hard to bring you authentic receipts, not ones that I make up. You don't see me coming on here with fictitious blind items, okay? I don't use blind items ever. I don't use blind items ever because at the end of the day, you can never verify them and anyone could say anything just to paint a narrative. Okay, so please pay attention. Like stuff, everyone, please like and share. All right, beloved, sorry about that. That was Reno getting on my last nerve, trying to figure out what I'm going to be doing with this live. All right. So that all being said, Albert says most of the rap and music artists from 94 to the present are somehow tied to UMG. Follow the money. Yeah, exactly. So with that all being said, Natanya Judah said no volume. Beloved, please refresh your page, okay? Please refresh your page. So now I'm going to play this audio from Shane Gillis's podcast. All right. I had to go and dig up the episode and all of that. So let me put an overlay on the screen. The likes up, everyone, please like and share.
What do you think about Epstein definitely going to be suicided here shortly?
With the fact that they found him, like, dude, first of all,
He's about to get suicided.
First of all, R. Kelly's
hard.
missing, dude. What the fuck is going? R. Kelly's missing.
Kells is missing.
Kells is missing, dude. He Con Aired, and he got away.
What?
Yeah, dude. R. Kelly got away.
That reminds me. I do want to say this. I want to be on the record. Drake's going to be. He's on that R. Kelly tip.
You think so?
Drizzy Drake likes him young.
What?
He does. That's somewhat known already, but this is one of those things where I want to, you got to say something. Like, remember Louis, that whole thing?
Yeah.
And, we knew about that.
Yeah.
And we were just like, I don't know. Drizzy Drake's into the young ones. He's going to get got in the next 5 years.
Oh.
Unfortunately. Love me some Drizzy Drake, dude.
All right, so you all heard that. Please pay attention. He said that Drizzy Drake likes him some young ones, and he's going to get got in the next 5 years. And that was from 2019. So I'm saying, sounds like he's right on time. Okay, I want you all to pay attention. His timing is impeccable. And also, by the way, he also said something about Epstein getting taken out, deleted or whatever, or saying that, or basically said that he was going to do something to himself. At least that's what they would say. And that happened shortly after he said that too. Okay, I want y'all to pay attention. This man must be intuitive. Maybe he's a psychic, or maybe he just has some inside information. Who knows? Okay, but he said that in 2019, and he said in the next 5 years. Are y'all paying attention? Okay, Rick said all things brought to light. Yes, so this is absolutely nefarious. And I just had to get on here and tell you all this because y'all know I'm keeping you all informed. And also, I had to get on here so I can send this video when I'm done to my nefarious nephew, because I was talking to my sister about this whole beef thing earlier. And my sister told me that everyone is for Kendrick, except for my one little old nephew. And I'm going to have to tell him about himself real soon. Okay? He's going for Drake and thinks that people are just hating on him. Bless his heart. All right. And so with that all being said, Max said inside info. That's what I was thinking, beloved. That's what I was thinking. Reggie said, and I thank you, Queen. You're welcome, beloved. Okay. And then Al Rich says he just signed that $400 million contract that they will get their money back some kind of way, like insurance. Honey, I talked about all that this morning. Yes, absolutely. For those of you who missed it, that's why you need to go back and watch that video from this morning, because I exposed his contract, his deal. It's a 360 deal on steroids, and they say that it is like the biggest in history. Okay, he even got signed for more than Michael Jackson, Prince, and Whitney Houston. Michael Jackson's was $250 million. His is $400 million. Yeah. And like I told you all in the TikTok video that I did days ago, I basically said that sometimes these artists are worth more deceased to some of these record labels. Okay, please pay attention, because they always have life insurance on their artists. Allegedly. All right, please pay attention. With that all being said, everyone please like and share, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Rick says, oh, he just signed that contract. Well, he didn't just sign it, beloved. He didn't just sign it. I do believe he signed it in 2019. If I'm not mistaken. Let me go back to the receipt. Hold on, because I still got my receipts. Y'all know I keep my receipts. Okay. He signed one of the biggest deals in music history. And so this was... Okay, his deal was completed with UMG in 2021. Okay, in 2021. And though they didn't disclose all of the details about the contract, but they did say that the outlet reports that Aubrey Graham was issued a check for $400 million in a deal that includes everything from song recordings to visual projects. The deal was similar to the one that The Weeknd signed with the media giant. Right, and pretty much it's a 360 deal on steroids, is how they described it. I want you all to pay attention. Oh, but wait, before I leave, hold on, because there was something else I wanted to tell you guys about Elliot Grange, okay, Lucian's son. Hold on, let me see if I sent that to my email. Hold on, beloveds. I don't know if I told you all this yet. Excuse me. Oh, you know what? I'll just pull up my TikTok that I did. Okay, that's what I'll do. I did a TikTok earlier today, so I'll just go to that. Like stuff, everyone, please like and share. Here we go. Okay, here we go. Okay, I'm going to share my screen so you all can see that. And then we're out of here, beloveds. Hope you all enjoy your strong end, not the weekend. Hello, everyone. I'm Dr. Ahmadiyyah Shakur. So yesterday, a second person was arrested at Drake's residence, okay, who was supposedly, allegedly attempting to break in. I'm sorry. This sounds like a whole bunch of shenanigans, in my opinion. And at this point, I'm calling BS, okay? I think that Drake is crying wolf, but let's get into it. You see, I think this is just Drake's way of trying to garner empathy and sympathy, okay? Because he lost so pitifully to Kendrick. Also, a media outlet basically brought up the Google Map image that was recently released of his residence, as if that's the reason people are showing up there. But everybody already knows where Drake lives. I mean, there have been a myriad of people that have broken into his residences in the past. Please pay attention. In 2017, a 24-year-old woman by the name of Misha Collins broke into Drake's home in LA and drank up his Fiji water and sodas. And then she turned around and tried to sue him for $4 billion in 2021. Then in 2021, another woman tried to get into his estate in Canada armed with a kitchen tool. And let's not forget that Odell Beckham recently came out and recalled a time where fans actually broke into Drake's Hidden Hills home and said that somehow these guys found the boy's house, broke into it, okay? And basically he said they were wearing dirty socks. They looked like they had crawled out of the mountains. And then they were sitting there asking for pictures and autographs, and that he and Drake were worried about their safety. Okay, please pay attention. So while Drake and Kendrick battle it out to see who gets the crown, their boss, Lucian Grange, has been fighting a battle of his own. You see, he's been trying to make sure that he secures that $149 million payout that he was hoping to get amid this entire rap beef. So both artists' labels are under the umbrella of Universal Music Group, whose CEO, Lucian Grange, is under the microscope. Now, why is he under the microscope? Well, I'm so glad you asked. That's because when Rodney Jones filed the lawsuit against Diddy, he listed Lucian Grange, as we all know, as being one of the people who was funding Diddy, okay, helping him to pay for the sex trafficking and also the other nefarious things that were going on. With that all being said, this is why I don't believe Lucian or the record label was upset about this rap battle, because that took the focus off of Diddy and those lawsuits and basically had everyone talking about the beef. But then it took a turn for the worse and all went left when Kendrick started exposing Drake. Okay, they didn't bank on that. They just thought it would be basically insults being spewed back and forth. But when Kendrick started calling Drake a certified PDF file and then talking about sex trafficking, well, with that all being said, that put Lucian back in the same spot. Okay, so he literally jumped out of the frying pan into the fire. Okay, please pay attention. Now, an influential advisory firm is reportedly scrutinizing his bonus, and they look set to urge shareholders to reject his excessive compensation package. Now, Grange, whom Kanye West referred to as Drake's rich baby daddy in a recent interview, is at risk of losing the package, which included a share-based bonus of almost $100 million. Okay, so that's enough to make anyone be concerned. Now, Glass Lewis, which is the company that's scrutinizing him, they say that such bonuses undermine the integrity of a company's incentive system. Grange's payout will be on the agenda for shareholders at the next annual meeting, which will be held on May the 16th. Please pay attention. However, as Grange fights to keep his multi-million-dollar bonus, Drake and Kendrick continue to dominate the charts. Their respective diss tracks are set to rack up a combined 250 million streams across all platforms in the United States alone. The numbers reportedly account for around 20% of all streams on the Billboard Hot 100. Now, though Lucian Grange is under the microscope, his son Elliot is ready to step out of his father's shadow and come to power. He founded a label called 10K Projects in 2016. Last year, he announced a joint venture between 10K Projects and Warner Music Group. Now, the goal for Elliot is to have his 10K Projects become a standalone label. Okay, he's discovered chart-topping artists such as Trippie Redd, Ice Spice, Ian Dior, and Internet Money. Please pay attention. See, Elliot, I'm sure, wants to prove that he can stand on his own 2 feet. He's likely tired of them calling him a Nepo baby. Okay, that's the running joke. But another thing is, these record labels, they would not ever intervene and try to stop a beef. Okay, they profit greatly from rap beefs, and they always have. And at this point, I'm sure that all of us who are intelligent can clearly see that Kendrick is the GOAT. And this wasn't just a rap beef or battle. This was a cultural reckoning at the end of the day. Please pay attention. All right, so there you have it, beloveds. The lies are coming unraveled. Why haven't we heard any updates about the security officer and the people that were arrested? How come their faces weren't shown? How come we don't see their names in the media? Did you all think about that? Pensacola said, teach that truth, Queen. Thank you, beloved. Duranda said, them people always want to make money off of us. Jordan said, it's the heart of it. Okay. M. Penny said, Drake is a cornball. I absolutely agree. All right, I absolutely agree. And at the end of the day, this is all nefarious, okay? Because there's definitely something going on. And in my opinion, it's a cover-up. Okay, it's a cover-up. You think the police don't have some more information at this point? I would find it very strange if they don't. All right? Let's not forget, Drake is little Diddy. Now, just like Diddy supposedly, allegedly had ties to law enforcement, you don't think Drake does? Of course he does. I absolutely believe it. And another thing I want you to pay attention to is the fact that TMZ. Now, TMZ is lots of the times in different stories that come out, TMZ is first on the scene. Remember, weren't they the first ones, I do believe, that reported that Diddy's jet was flying all over the place? And, you know, basically they reported when it went off the radar and all of that. How do they know these things so quickly? And the other media sources, okay, like the other news sources, do you ever notice how they quote TMZ? They'll say, well, TMZ reported X, Y, and Z. TMZ said this. First of all, isn't TMZ supposed to be about gossip? So please tell me why. Why is it that these other lamestream media sources would be quoting TMZ? And how is TMZ getting all of this information first? Well, because they're clicked in with the police. Absolutely. They're clicked in with the police. And another thing is, allegedly. But another thing is also Lucian Grange and people like him who are the real gatekeepers, the ones over Lucian even, maybe, just maybe, they have TMZ on their payroll. Just saying, because I just noticed how sometimes narratives are painted and pushed and how TMZ is usually on the side of whomever has the biggest pockets. You already noticed that? Now, of course, this is all just speculation, but that's what I assessed. Okay, so with that all being said, Everyone, please like and share. Jordan said, smoke and mirrors. Absolutely, beloved. Okay, so with that all being said, everyone enjoy the rest of this beautiful day. Each one teach one. That's how we grow and thrive. Do something productive, constructive, but never destructive. And always remember to keep the Most High first in your lives. And I hope you enjoy your strong end, not your weekend, leaving you in a weakened state of mind. Until next time, beloveds.
Hit him with that flavor. All in my skin, God all in my blood, kings all in my circle. You touch one of mine and you're done. They show no love for the queen. Why you hating on me? Is it cause I'm free and I got Malcolm X in my jeans? I got dreams like King Luther, shed blood like Kunsa. You ain't helping my people, I ain't got nothing to say to ya. I want all the smoke like hookah. Talking reparations, America won't be great until they give us compensation. I'm like, I'm the hottest right now. See a bunch of lames out here trying to jock on my style. They be doing too much. I'm the queen, it's too easy. It's like they all at Popeyes, how they be talking so greasy. I just sit back and laugh while these haters get madder. So nefarious how they don't want my pockets with cheddar. I tell them they can do better. These snakes in the grass can leave a bite on your ass, cause y'all be trusting too fast. I got my foot on the gas, other one on they necks. Dropping receipts on haters, you better show some respect. I'm never facing regrets, we only facing the threats. Running through every challenge like a relay, break no sweat. It's a cold game, so I got that blanket with me. Now that my people awaken, ain't no going to sleep. I do not play by my piece, this time I'm playing for keeps. You talking slick, but when I see you like them ends, we gon' meet. And I got gold all in my skin, God all in my blood, kings all in my circle. You touch one of mine and you done. They show no love for the queen. Why they hating on me? Is it cause I'm free and I got Malcolm X in my jeans and I got gold all in my skin, God all in my blood, kings all in my circle. You touch one of mine and you done. They show no love for the queen. Why they hating on me? Is it cause I'm free and I got Malcolm X in my jeans and I got